else is on tonight? Hello, Carol from Arkansas. I'd love to hear your laugh. Who else is on? Who is that? Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. How are you this evening? I'm doing pretty good. Helping everybody. I'm sorry, say that I couldn't hear you. Heavy wind and the dust coming off the bed like a cloud. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. You keep safe now. Oh, good. I guess some people have to hide in the closet or in the basement. Some of these weather patterns. Oh yeah, that must be pretty bad. Yeah. So anyone else on? Carla is on. Hi, Carla. How are you tonight? Hi. Good. Sandy from Phoenix? Hi, Sandy. Welcome. Hello. And who else? I think I heard Mac. You there?
I'm here too. Hi, Marlene.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're here and always so grateful for the recording. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm just going to wait another minute. I heard a few more beeps, but while we do, let me just introduce myself for those of you who may be new to the call. This is Marlene Alliner, and along with my husband, Richard, and Maggie Baez and Jeannie Lerner, we will be hosting Dr. Dees Sunrider Call tonight. And we'll be actually talking tonight about a few of Sunrider's products that help support a healthy metabolism. And I know that's something most people are always interested in. And just want to remind everyone, I'm hearing an echo. Hi. Okay, is anyone else hearing an echo on the phone? Okay, maybe nothing now. Yeah, is it okay now? I don't hear it right now. Just want to make sure that I can call back to them. I think when Maggie oh, okay, good. All right. So anyway, just wanted to remind everyone. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't hear it either. Okay, all right, thank you. So again, just want to remind everyone this is an informal, interactive call. So we really do appreciate it when anyone wants to share their experiences. Just reminding everyone to please put your phone on mute right now or click *6. And then if you would like to share, please then just unmute or click *6 again. And that really does help eliminate any background noise for these recordings. And as I mentioned, we're always so grateful because Matt does these recordings for us. We want to make sure it's a clean recording. And also, just those of you who are on the call, I think everyone wants to be able to hear everyone speak because everyone has such great things to share. So just everyone take another quick look at your phone. Just make sure you're on mute. I know some people, you might be making dinner or you might be traveling. So just make sure you are on mute. Appreciate it so much. Okay, so I think we'll start. So before we actually get into the products that we're going to talk about tonight, Richard's going to share a little bit for you why we love Sunrider so much. And that's especially for those who may be new on the call. I think it's always good to hear what other people, their experiences with Sunrider. We've been using and sharing these products for quite some time. So Richard, why don't you just tell a little bit about why we love Sunrider and why we stayed with this company for so long? Basically, every product they have, that's it in a nutshell. They have amazing products.
They manufacture their own products. They've been around. This is their 40th year anniversary, which speaks volumes to the credibility and the character of this, not just the company, but the owners and the people involved. Owners' expertise that's behind every single product. Being Dr. Chen, Dr. Ruben Chen, Dr. Boylan, Dr. Ruben, actually, whoever's on, hi, welcome. Can you please mute? Thank you. I'm fine. I am. That's quite all right. How you doing? We're glad you could join us. How are you? We're good. We're good. Who is it? Thanks. Hi. Okay. Well, how do you doing? So, and that's the other reason we like Sunrider. It's the people. Everybody in Sunrider is just so nice and friendly. We love it. But the products are amazing. The concentration, it sets them apart from any other product on the market. The purity, the fact that they have no additives. It's just fantastic. And like I said earlier, they manufacture every product themselves. And every product is based on the philosophy regeneration, which simply stated, if you give the body the proper in the proper quantity, the body has the ability to maintain balance and good health. The body is the miracle. And Sunrider basically is just fueling the body to assist it so that it can perform at top peak performance all the time. And that's why we love it. Every one of those reasons, but like I said right at the beginning, it's because they do work. Maureen?
Yeah, great. Yeah, I agree with you so much, Ben. The first time we heard about this company, actually from Dr. Dees, we have never turned back. So we have been eating the product every single day for about 30 years, and we never would be without them. So, I think that also speaks volumes when you hear everyone's experiences and testimonies and why they love the products and how they've worked for them. And that's what these calls are about, is to be able to share with each other. So I'm going to start by saying that, first of all, just want to remind everyone, please be on mute. Thank you so much. And just as a reminder, last week, we were talking about the importance of protein in our body and the best Sunrider products that have protein in it. So tonight, we're going to actually continue along those lines a little bit, because we're talking about the products that help us to support a healthy metabolism. And protein was one of those products that really do that. And we'll be talking about metabolism in regard to energy, weight management, but even more than that. Because I realize sometimes when we hear the word metabolism, we might just think it is about, well, I just have a fast metabolism, a slow metabolism, and I don't know what that means, or what I have to do. But it really does mean a lot. Metabolism really actually refers to all the chemical processes going on continuously in our body that allow for life and for normal functioning, like breathing and digestion. It's about maintaining normal functioning in the body, which is called homeostasis. And these processes include those that break down nutrients from our food and those that build and repair our body. We're actually talking about converting food into available energy, using the components of food as building blocks and eliminating metabolic waste. Metabolism is really dependent upon good nutrient consumption. And when nutrients are consumed, the body breaks down large molecules to provide available energy to cells. So that's kind of a summary of metabolism. I'm sure you all can read about metabolism and how that all works. But I think it's important to know that it really does help everything in our body. And we might ask, well, how do I know if I have a slow metabolism? And here are some of the signs you might see. One is ongoing fatigue. So if you have a slow metabolism, you may feel exhausted all the time, even after a good night's sleep. You might have continuous headaches, weight gain, constipation, depression, thin hair, brittle nails, and dry skin. So those are possible signs of a slow metabolism. Of course, they could be signs of something else, so we always want to make sure we keep on top of those things. But if you're seeing any of those signs, you might ask yourself, okay, so I see some of those signs, but what could be some of the reasons for a slower metabolism? So here are some of those. One, it could be you're not actually drinking enough water. You might be consuming way too much sugar. You may not be getting enough sleep. You may not be consuming enough fat, or you're eating too infrequently. You aren't eating enough calories, and I know that might sound opposite of what we might be thinking about, but sometimes we really aren't eating enough calories and actually the good, nutritious, dense calories. It might be that you're exercising too much without eating properly, or you may be relying on artificial sweeteners a little bit too much. Because perhaps you're trying to lose some weight and you're going towards things that may sound right to you, like this is going to help me lose weight. But we're always looking, especially with Sunrider, what do we need to do to be healthy? Not just to have a quick energy, not just to lose some weight, but all that to happen in a healthy way. And that's why we really appreciate and rely on the Sunrider products. Some other reasons, and more on the medical side for slower metabolism, it could be too much cortisol, which is the stress hormone. So, look, everyone's been under a lot of stress, and that could be another reason why our metabolism might be a little slower. It could be insulin levels are too high, underactive thyroid, estrogen is low for women, testosterone may be low for men. And also, the body tends to lose some muscle tissue as we age. Certain medications can slow metabolism. And as I said earlier, sometimes we're actually not even taking in enough calories, good calories. It may seem not to make sense that really if you eat fewer calories, you should lose weight, but it doesn't always work that way. So you need enough fuel to keep your body going. Otherwise, it will slow down the metabolism to conserve energy. So that's a little bit of information on metabolism and why it's really something to look at, and why we're so excited we have these fantastic products that help to support a healthy metabolism, which also includes energy and weight management. So the first product that I wanted to share this evening is actually Sun Trim Shake. And some of you might have used it in the past, maybe you forgot about it, or some of you may use it all the time. But I actually myself started to use this a little bit more again recently. And I just noticed, wow, this product really makes you feel good. And I want to share a little bit why. So Sun Trim Shake, last week we talked about the protein puff, which has the pea protein in it. Well, the Sun Trim Shake also has that pea protein in it. And what's great about that, it contains all the 9 essential amino acids, and it really is effective in building lean muscle. It also has antioxidants, minerals, vitamins A, C, and E, and garcinia fruit, which this is a natural source that helps control appetite and support a healthy metabolism. Garcinia has been used safely for centuries to make meals more filling. So another thing about Sun Trim Shake is that it is a great way to satisfy the appetite and curb cravings. It's a whole food formula that eases digestion, no artificial flavors, colors, or sweetness, 100% vegan. And this really can be used as a meal replacement. So why is it, or how is it that Sun Trim Shake is different from other protein or meal replacements? And I just want to read to you what Sunrider says in their FAQs on the fact sheet. They say that our plant-based formula is free of the harmful ingredients commonly found in other shakes, including chemical additives and artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners. Again, ours is made of whole food based with natural vitamins and minerals for maximum nutrient absorption. That's another thing to always remember about Sunrider products. It really, they are designed to give maximum nutrient absorption. It's Sun Trim Shake easy to digest. And it says, yes, unlike other powders that are chemically processed or animal-based protein, our shake is 100% vegan formula that's free of lactose, gluten, and other common allergens. It's easy to digest without bloating or discomfort. And it absolutely provides complete protein. With the servings, as I mentioned earlier, all 9 essential amino acids and the high protein benefits of a dairy or whey protein, but in 100% vegan formula. So this is a wonderful product. Could be an alternative or in addition to the protein plus that we spoke about last week that really does help you to feel fuller, slim down, and also, as I had said earlier, really does help with metabolism. So that is the Sun Trim Shake. It's actually it's a dark chocolate, tastes great, and you can use that in different ways. You can mix it with water. You can mix it with plant-based milk, or if you use regular milk, anything you want to mix this with. It is fantastic. You can also use it in other recipes. I've seen a lot of people online share different recipes using a Vita Shake. You can do the same thing with the Sun Trim Shake as well. So anyone have any comments, any questions, experiences with the Sun Trim Shake? It is a fantastic product.
Sure.
Yeah. Who's making it?
I have used the Sun Trim sauce. I used it for, I've been using it, and I've lost 50 pounds.
Wow. Now, wait a minute. Carol, are you speaking about the Sun Trim Shake or the Sun Trim Plus?
Oh, I'm sorry, the shake.
Yeah, the shake. Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about, the shake. We are going to talk about the other one too, but I wanted you to share a little bit more of what you're saying about. Tell us how you're using that shake and how long and you've been using it.
Well, I've been using it in the morning and like late afternoon when I'm feeling a little run down. I'll just drink it. I just mix it with water. For me, that's enough. It's good. With the water. So I just mix it with the water and drink it.
And you
have it for breakfast and just like in the middle of the afternoon, I just pick it up.
So first of all, congratulations. I mean, Carol, that's pretty amazing, the results you've had. And also congratulations on being so consistent and committed to yourself using this. And so as you're saying, you do it once or twice a day, and it helps you with weight loss and also energy. And that's what you're finding.
Yes. Now that's what I've been doing.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Does anyone have any questions, anything else for Carol or for this, anything regarding this product?
Yes, I have a question. What is the difference between the shake, the plus and just the,
Or are you talking about the shake, the Vita Shake and the Sun Trim Plus?
Or the protein plus? Which one?
oh, Lord. I mean, use all three at one time, or I mean, if I use the trim, which helps lose weight, do I need protein powder as well?
I just been doing the shake, the Sunrider,
Yes.
shake.
Okay.
That's all I did.
Okay. So
You can, yes, and you can do both. I mean, it does have some other, the protein plus. It's probably even a little bit more protein in that, but you can do both, or you can do one or the other.
okay, thank you. I'm Kay Marie, by the way. I stand but said some fun. I don't know.
Oh, great.
Hello,
Hi, Gary.
Hello. So I can say something. Is of course. I think of Sunrider as like your table food. You don't buy chicken and only eat chicken, every day, every day, every day. So if you have the protein plus, you have the sun trim shake, you have the Vita shake, you have the new plus. Some days you might do maybe at one meal you do the protein plus, and later on in the afternoon you just do the sun trim. Maybe that helps you feel fuller, and that's when you tend to have problems, wanting to snack in the evening or something. But really, this is food, and start eating of it that way, because I think we, because they come in powders and pills, we think of them as supplements, like taking my vitamins, and this is not vitamins. This is whole concentrated food. It's juicing plus. All right.
Thank you so much for saying that. I always feel like everyone really needs a reminder of that. Thank you so much. You are absolutely 100% right. This is food, and that sometimes people forget because it may not look like a table food that you get at the store, but it is for sure 100% whole food. So thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it. And I did want to just mention also another difference between the sun trim shake and the protein shake. So a serving of the protein shake has more protein, concentrated protein in it. And so that's about 20 grams per serving of the protein shake that we talked about last time, protein plus, sorry. And the sun trim shake has 8 grams in a serving. So it has less, but it has the best pea protein in it. So if you're looking for extra, some more protein, you certainly can add the protein shake with the sun trim shake. So, that's all up to you. Okay. You are welcome. Anyone else have any testimony, anything they want to share before we move on to another product?
I do.
Okay, Judy and there's.
All right. I just want to say it's an excellent way to not snack. I used to, where my husband and I were making a long trip, a 9-hour drive. In the old days, people used to travel. So, you have to stop and all these truck stops for all the gas. I don't know, something about sitting and doing nothing makes you want to eat. And so you have a tendency to run in and grab nuts or grab chips or grab something. So there's absolutely nothing of any redeeming value in a truck stop. So it's that's not good. But so I decided I would use the sun trim steak. And so every time we stop, not every time, it makes you feel full for about 3 to 4 hours. It truly does. Yeah. You don't need anything. Yeah. So that day we didn't have to buy the junk, and we still felt good when we arrived, rather than kind of headache or nauseous or whatever. And so it's a product to keep you from snacking or when there's no good food choices. If you're not going to be able to have a decent meal. So that's how I.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for that. And actually, because it really is true, isn't it? I'm sure everyone will attest to this, that Sunrider products, whether it's the shakes, the bars, whatever it is such a great way to take these products to travel so that you don't have to run in and get something you may not want to eat. It's very convenient do appreciate that, Dave. So let's move on. I'd like to move on to a couple more products, but thank you so much. If anyone has anything else to say about any of the products at any point during the call, feel free to jump in. But the next product I want to share, which is similar to the Sun Trim Shake, is the Sun Trim Plus. And Jeannie is going to share about that. She's had great results using that product. So are you there, Jeannie?
Yes, I am, Marlene. Thank you. First of all, I want to congratulate Carol on her weight loss. I think it's tremendous. And I also have had tremendous success with Sunrider Plus. And I've been using it for 2 years now. And actually, two years ago, I moved to my new home. And while I was packing, you're not going to buy food. You buy only what you need, right? And so the biggest thing that I eliminated, of course, is bread. You don't need a whole lot of bread. And that the flour just turns to sugar, and sugar turns to diabetes. We don't need that. But here's my point. And Richard is right. The products do work, and Carol is spot on. And I was taking Sunrider Plus, Sunrider Plus, my food to the light with Callie, and before I arrived to my new destination, because I wasn't going to come to my new home looking like Miss Piggy, and I had dropped 17 to 18 pounds, which was tremendous, because you're busy packing and you don't want to eat a whole lot. My point is, with the Sunrider Plus, you take it 30 to 45 minutes before you eat. It does fill you up. I mean, if you can eat, you're not starving your body to eat what you want to eat, okay? And the minute you get full, you don't want any more. I mean, the other night I was out to dinner with a friend of mine, actually it was lunch, and I want to bring my weight down a little bit more, and so you order, what you feel is going to help you do that. So I ordered a salad with grilled chicken. Well, bingo, got on the scale this morning, the weight came down. Today, I'm happy to say I'm down the full 20 pounds that I had gained 2 years ago. So now, thank you. So now I'm going to continue. I have more that I want to drop by. Here's what's so great about Sunrider Plus. It has benefits to it. You can have long-term weight loss. It supports healthy eating habits. The formulas are concentrated. You're not feeling shaky at all. There are no added fillers or stimulants, so you don't get, you don't get depressants in it, and you don't get depressed, you don't get that feeling. It is designed and made by the owner expertise for its safe, effective formulation, and everything was processed in their manufacturing plant in Los Angeles. It has the best ingredients, and with Dr. Chen, I feel confident in his products that I don't have to worry about what I'm putting in my body, because I know that I'm getting the best. It is highly concentrated, synergetic blend of ingredients, specially formulated to provide healthy benefits, and including weight loss, free radical protection, anti-aging support, or cardiovascular support. And here are some of the ingredients that are in Sunrider Plus. It's cocoa beans, green coffee bean, which you hear a lot about, polygonum, green. That's another product that you hear about often on weight loss. Garcinia mango seed, you hear that too. So these are naturally reduced stomach capacity a day with each meal, and I take 3 of them, 30 to 40. Actually, I really do it 30 minutes before I eat. And by the time I'm ready to eat, I eat it. And then sometimes if I go out and I take these supplements with me, I make sure that I have them with me so that if I'm full, I just bring the rest of the food home. And most of the time when I go out, I order a salad. So you can never go wrong with that. And yeah, it's just it's a fabulous product. I highly recommend it.
Thank you so much, Jeannie. And I'm going to see if anyone has any questions in just a second. But you can obviously hear her passion for this particular product. And it is, as we mentioned, similar to the shake in that they both do have that Garcinia fruit in it, which is what helps to suppress appetite and boost metabolism. So that idea about the metabolism also, I think, gives you energy, as you were saying, energy, but also it helps to suppress your appetite, but in a healthy way that is, you still want to just suppress it, maybe the amount that you were eating before. So thank you so much for that. And it is, as you said, it's a very safe product. So those are 2 products that we're starting with in terms of boosting metabolism and helping to control our appetite. So does anyone have any questions for Jeannie on that or any other testimonies on Suntrim Plus? Okay, well, I guess you said everything, Jeannie. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. If anyone has any other, thinks of any questions or testimonies, a little bit later, that's fine. You can just add that in. So the next product I wanted to share would be Maggie. Are you there? She's going to be sharing another favorite called Metabolism. You might be on mute. Okay, so she might have got knocked off the call, so we can come back to her. Oh, there you are. Yeah. There you are, hon. Okay, you go ahead, sweetie. Go ahead. Okay, so I'm presenting today the Meta Shaker. It is one of the products that I used when I was losing weight. And the reason that I added this to it, it also helps with losing the refrigerating our body. So I was losing the weight that I wanted, a leaner appearance on my body. And it certainly did. It gave me a leaner look and the metabolism to continue working out on a daily basis. They said for the best result, eat a low-fat balanced meal and exercise at least 30 minutes per day. And I did get a better figure with this, and I was using other products too that I love, and that helped me. And it said that it vitality, longevity, and fitness. It, of course, has an antioxidant formula, like most of our products. Fatty free radicals that causes premature aging. And then one time that I told this old neighbor of mine who moved away, and it was about 15 years, and she said, wow, you haven't aged a bit. Besides using the congestion skincare as well, but of course these foods work from within, whatever we take in as a health. And it doesn't cause any problems with hormones, and not a laxative or a stimulant. It's really safe for us. But it is, comes in capsule form, or the capsule in a jar. And of Maggie, I tell you, that is so true. Like we were saying, this isn't just about weight loss. This is also about energy, longevity, youthfulness, vitality. Those are all important parts of having a healthy life and healthy metabolism. And I just wanted to point out that that ingredient that we talked about in the other two products, the Suntrim Plus and Suntrim Shake, this also has a form of that Garcinia in there as well, which again we say is known to suppress appetite and boost metabolism. So that is one of those ingredients. And I love how Sunrider combines different ingredients that work so well together. I mean, the expertise that Dr. Chen has in knowing which ingredients to put together. So if you were to buy something on a store shelf somewhere else that just said maybe Garcinia, it would not have the same benefits and the same results that these products we have that have combinations of ingredients together that make them work so well and that are in a concentrated form and has the benefits of the antioxidants that help to help with premature aging. So, to help eliminate that. So those are a couple of the ingredients of the Camellia sinensis I just wanted to point out too, which is also in our Cali. The green tea, known to support the body's natural cleansing process and absorb the harmful free radicals, as Maggie mentioned. So these products are, they may be helping the body to eliminate, but it's also nourishing and feeding the body at the same time and making all of our systems work more efficiently. So that is fantastic, Maggie. Thank you so much. Does anyone have any questions for Maggie? Or anyone that has used Metashaper that would like to share? Okay. Well, if anyone thinks of anything, you can come back. Thank you so much, Maggie. That was fantastic. And the next product we're going to talk about is Richard is going to talk about a couple of products that also help with healthy metabolism.
Okay, and I will tell you the first one I'm going to talk about is Metabolism, which, by the way, I take all of these products on a regular basis, and I'm very fortunate. I don't have to lose weight. My goal is to maintain, and I've maintained the same weight for, I don't know, approximately 50 years. So I'm really excited because all of these Sunrider products are helping me to do that at my age because I'm not as active as I used to be. So it's keeping my metabolism and my energy levels high so that I can just do the things I like to do. So Metabooster is an amazing product. It increases your metabolism with nitric oxide, which rebuilds your cells, and you'll increase your fire to high, as they say, and rebuild the cells at the same time. So when we're working out or exercising or we're just busy and we're just going about our daily lives, we want to make sure that our bodies are healthy on the inside and healthy on the outside. And Sunrider does this again because every product, every ingredient, everything that is in Sunrider is absorbed, as Marlene had said, into the body. And these particular products you talk about today are working all the way down at the cellular level. Like the nitric oxide brings energy to the body and to the cells to repair them. It gives you sustained energy without the crash. And earlier, I think it was Mark, if I recognize the voice, he mentioned something about no sugar in the product we were talking about. And there's no added sugar in any Sunrider product. It may be a natural sugar from a fruit or an herb, but nothing added. And To me, that's important. It'll give you the Meta Booster. You know, it gives your body better performance during your workouts and during your day. I don't care if you're working in office, you're still working. You're working the mind. You know, you're still getting up, you're getting down, and you're still burning energy. So it's just so much better. And the amino acids, as Marlene had mentioned, with the sunset shake, that actually helps to change the nitric acid oxide to a powerful neurotransmitter that helps the blood vessels relax and support circulation. So it also supports healthy blood flow in the arteries and the heart. I mean, every Sunrider product does so much for the body. It's amazing. And the fact that we can use these products together to get the best, you know, results that we're looking for. I love it. They all have very high antioxidants to fight off free radicals. And with the Meta Booster, like I said, there's no steroids, stimulants, no chemicals, no rash. And to me, that's important. So that is one of the products that I use. And it's interesting because I like to use cars as an example for things like when you feed your body, you want the right nutrients to go to the right places. When you put stuff in your car, the gas goes in the gas tank, the oil goes where the oil goes, the water goes where the water goes, everything goes where it's supposed to go. Well, on the fact sheet that I was reading, I'm just going to read this to you because it says, in the words of Sunrider founder Dr. Casey Chen, our bodies are like cars. And when I saw that, I just lit up. We burn food, produce energy, and emit pollution as a byproduct. In a car, the pollution goes out the exhaust. In our bodies, some pollution is excreted and some remains in the form of free radicals. And those free radicals attack healthy cells. It can cause premature aging, cellular damage, and disease. The highly concentrated antioxidants in Dr. Chen's Meta Booster helps stabilize these free radicals and prevent cellular damage. So that's one of the reasons, or a few of the reasons, I love the Meta Booster. And when I'm working out, like I said, or exercising, or working around the house, I take all this stuff. And someone asked earlier if you can mix and match stuff. Yes, because as was also said, this is food. You can mix your peas and your carrots and your string beans. You can, you know, mix whatever you want. There's not going to be an adverse effect that can do it. So we give you permission to play with your food. Questions, comments, testimonies with Meta Booster? Anybody? Okay. All right. The next one I would like to talk about is I like the Action Cap Fit. This is a very unique product because it works by helping the body to eliminate white fat. White fat is stored and it's very hard to burn. And this is what Dr. Rubin had told us in one of his calls. He goes, Action Cap Fit to convert the white fat into brown fat. And the brown fat is what the body burns for energy. Okay? So this is what Action Cap Fit will help with lose weight. It helps to burn fat and calories more efficiently. And the concentration is so concentrated that you get more benefits, you know, from every ingredient that's in the Sunrider products. I have so many notes here. Trying to keep everything straight. Okay. The Action Cap Fit basically it's formulated effectiveness is how it targets a specific type of fat in the body. And that's what we're talking about. It focuses on changing that white fat into the brown fat. And brown fat is thought to be more like muscle than like white fat. So it burns, it gives you more energy, it's more effective, it's easier to get the result quicker than, you know, a lot of these other products on the market that may have fillers and sugars and chemicals and so forth. It's safe. It's a supplement made from, you know, all of the natural ingredients that Sunrider uses are concentrated, and that's what makes them not only, well, I shouldn't say not only effective, but it makes them effective because they are absorbed by the body. If your body isn't absorbing what you're taking in, as far as vitamins or minerals or anything else, it's not going to help you. You have to absorb it for the body to utilize it. So that's what I love about it. It has green tea concentrate in it. Again, we're talking about, you know, antioxidants. So all of these products, I like to use them all together. I take Action Cat Fit, I take my Metabolism, I take Metashaper, I drink my shake, which has literally everything else in it. And I'm just very happy with the results that I've been having over these past, 30-some years. Anybody else? Oh, and the other thing that I wanted to mention is Marlene had brought it up about you may have a slow metabolism because you're not drinking enough water. And what I turn to in that case is Fortune Light, because Fortune Light basically makes water wetter, so your body absorbs more of it. If you were to drink 8 ounces of water, your body would absorb about 50%, so we're saying 4 ounces. Whereas if you drink 8 ounces of Fortune Light, your body would absorb approximately 80%. So you're getting more hydration, you're getting more water, if you will, into the body to help the body perform better, again, stay in balance. Fortune Light also has electrolytes. It helps to flush out fat, and flushing out fat is important because if you're breaking down the white fat, turning it into brown fat so you can burn it, you don't want the body to convert it back. You want to get rid of it. Those are the pollutants that Dr. Chen was talking about. You want to get rid of them. So between all of these and the Fortune Light, I manage to stay healthy and active and energized pretty much throughout my day. And, you know, like we were talking earlier, I'm not getting hungry. I'm not having those highs and lows. I just feel good. In my opinion, I feel good all the time. Anybody else out there feel good all the time? Come on, speak up.
I'm really glad that you guys are talking about these products because I know for myself, you know, I started with the NBC, the Nourish Balance Plan, and this was the calories, the plainly, the honeydew, some nectar or Fortune Light. And some of these products weren't even out at that time. And so, you know, people get the fabulous results just with the NBC, but like if they're, you know, you're a little older or you have had more issues with metabolism or such, it's so nice to understand how to use these products. And I have to admit, I fall short in explaining those. So I really appreciate the fact that you guys are talking about this today.
Oh, thank you. And it's true. You know, I still do the NBC. That's part of my daily routine. And it was funny because every time Sunrider came out with a product, we added it in, and now we just use them all. And because it's food, I mean, you can't go wrong. You just can't.
Deanna, if I could just add something here too, I appreciate what you were saying that, of course, we always do that NBC, but as, you know, we go through life, sometimes we need some additional support. And metabolism is one of those areas that sometimes can get off balance. And the fact that we have some of these extra or additional products to help support that metabolism, I'm certainly so grateful for that. And as you mentioned, whether it's aging, whether it's stress, whether it's hormone change, so many reasons why we might need some additional products besides the NBC. So thank you for sharing that. And I'm so glad that that was helpful for you. And by the way, a lot of the information we get from Sunrider's fact sheet that you can go on to the website and just pull up the fact sheet for all of the products that we have been talking about tonight. And I'm just going to mention to everyone the list of products we've spoken about tonight is Sun Trim Shake, Sun Trim Plus, Action Cap Fix, Fortune Delight, Meta Shaper, and Meta Booster. And you can find most of those, I think it maybe except for the Fortune, under the section of the shopping site where it says, I believe it is the weight management. I'm going to go back and actually see what the product category is, so you all can go right to it. But that's where we get a lot of our information. You know, we do a little more, maybe some extra research just about particular items or you know, themes like metabolism. But you will find most of that information right on Sunrider's website. So anyone at Marlene, you are correct, Marlene, was weight management and weight loss. Thank you, under that category. And that's under, I think it's under the herbal nutrition part. Yeah, weight management. So you'll find those products right there. Absolutely. So does anyone else have anything before we start to go toward the end of the call? Anyone have anything they want to share? Some or a question that you might have, or a testimony that might help somebody else? One thing I've noticed when people lose, people talk about losing weight, I want to lose weight. What we really want is to lose fat. And I've noticed with Sunrider, when people lose weight or the fat, it is fat, not muscle. And I know when I always, when I was younger and I was fast or go on a diet, I always lost weight in the wrong places. When I lost weight with Sunrider, it was all in the right places. My sister also experienced the same thing, and it's just amazing because it's like it really does shape your body because you're losing the fat and you're not losing muscle or how would you lose muscle? Just water. Thank you so much for saying that. That is so true because, and that's why we say there's so many benefits. Oh, is there someone else who needs to go on mute? Let's see. Maggie? Someone else? Can we go on mute? Somebody's not on mute. Just so we can hear, I wanted to make sure that we hear everyone. But so anyway, what you're saying, I really do appreciate that because I think it's a good tool. Yeah, a really good point about losing the fat from the body, not just weight, because that could include muscle, and we want to make sure that we're keeping that lean muscle. So thank you so much for pointing that out. Appreciate that. Anyone else have anything they want to say before we end the call? Okay, well, I just want to thank everyone again for participating. So many great testimonies this evening, so many good points that people have shared that I know is going to be helpful for everyone. I just want to thank again, if I did not say your name, you can just shout it out, but I want to thank those who prepared for tonight, which was obviously Richard And Jeannie and Maggie, thank you so much for preparing what you shared this evening. And then we heard from Carol and Kay. And I'm not sure, does anyone else want to just shout out or remember someone else that shared? Because there's so many people that shared great information tonight. Okay, well, if you come and listen to this recorded call, you'll be able to hear it again and hear all the wonderful testimonies. What I want to share right now is the next calls that'll be coming up. So right after this is the Rising Stars team call, and that is fantastic support call with a great team. And after that, Sunrider will be having a call for IBOs, independent business owners, and this is about training that will help you create a plan to grow your business and keep your eye on the prize. So that's the theme for tonight for the Sunrider business. And we just wanted to thank everyone again for sharing. And please remember, what you have is so important. And we hope that you will share it with others because so many people are looking for what we already know and what we're already using and what we are also grateful for. So please go out and share with others. Thanks again, and we will talk to you next time. Have a great evening, everyone. Bye-bye.